What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic or thing that I do in my free time is reading books. I'm not really a bookworm or such thing that reads a lot, but I try to read books as much as I can, and especially books that have a meaning to me. For example, self-love book, business books, because I'm trying to find source of income to have in my niche, I guess. The books that I'm actually reading now, for example, for business at this moment, or motivational thing, not just reading books like romance, young adults, comedy books, no, informational books mostly. For example, Good Vibe, Good Life. This is a book that I got recommended by one of my friends in Brussels. She's reading this book as well. I guess she read this book, I think, 2 times. I haven't finished it. I have it on my phone. Wait, let me show you. So it's on my phone. It's this book, Good Vibes, Good Life. And I am not reading it. It's reading it for me, but sometimes I wanna follow and check if the audiobook is reading the right things, but it's always accurate. This is finding yourself and find the good vibes in your inner body and be happy with what you have and be happy who you are. That's quite this book, I guess. My second book that I'm actually reading now is Think and Grow Rich. I still have to read this book. I want to finish first Good Vibes, Good Life, and then I'm going to read this book because I guess this was something about business, and I don't know. I cannot explain how this book is because I haven't read it before, so I don't know, but this is one of my books in my bookstore. The third book that I have is You Are a Badass, and there's also another one, You Are a Badass Every Day, 2 books. One is yellow and one is blue. I want to read this as well. I have downloaded a few books on my phone because I am trying to read as much books as I can, because if you have more information, you can do something with the information that you have learned. So I'm trying to read more books as I'm going. The fourth book that I've been reading, the first book that I have read before, was Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've read it when I was in my first sales and marketing business. I have read it, I guess, in 2 weeks. It was quite difficult to read in the beginning, but after a while I was starting to understand how the systems work and how to be motivated and all those things. My fifth book that I was also reading with the audiobook from the author is from Dan Lok, FU Money. I have not read the book. I've heard the book, and you hear a lot of curse words, but that's how the book is. When you read it, it's actually about how he started. He was from 0 and now it's 100 or more than 100. He can do whatever he wants and he is financially free, and that's what I want for my future. I want to reach it when I'm 35 years old, that I'm financially free, or at least I'm going to try. My sixth book is The Chimp Paradox. This I have had a recommendation by someone that I actually love, and I was reading it because he was reading it as well. I guess I only read 12 pages or maybe 20 at the most. This book I really want to read again, from the start, because I only read 20 pages, and that's nothing because this book has I guess 200-300 pages, but yeah, oops. And then the next 2 books, they are from the same author as well, from Dan Millman, Way of the Peaceful Warrior and Wisdom of the Peaceful Warrior. This one I'm going to read as last because yeah, I'm trying to put the books in order, but yeah, I think this one is more difficult to read because this is, well, I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm going to try to read all these books in the month May, because it's May now. I'm going to try and read all these books, and maybe in a few months I will review the books and say which one I actually liked the most and going to rank them from 1, 9 or 10 books, I guess. I don't know how many books that I have. Now for something else than business, I have also books for young adults. Like for example, it's like more fantasy things like Divergent, The City of Bones, Percy Jackson, The Maze Runner. Those books I have read before when I was younger, and I actually like those books because they are easy to read. Of course, it's for young adults. For example, when I try to sleep, I am not going to read a business book because then I'm like trying to process the information in my head to like, okay, how am I going to use it? Because mostly I like to write down the important things, and young adults is like, oh okay, it's getting excited, and then I try to read one full chapter and then I go to sleep. And now I have like behind me there a book, and that second book of The City of Bones. But yeah, sometimes switch it up so you are not always trying to get the information instead of getting always the information. Try to mix it up so you don't always have so much information going in your head, and try to relax your head as well. Some people ask me when I'm reading my books. Well, that's a good question. Now that I'm quite busy, not really busy with YouTube, I am trying to, like, how you say it, when I have like free time or in my planning I have like chill time, then I will read a book for 15 minutes and then chill for the last 15 minutes. Or if it's really a good chapter, then I will read like 30 minutes at least. Or if it's really exciting, 40, maybe an hour. And then I will delay my other activities in the day. But mostly when it's like chill time for me, then I will read my books. Yeah, write those things down, what are most important and what I found or find interesting to remember for in the future. Because yeah, I'm wanting to have a side hustle, to have a passive income or a half passive income. I don't know how you say that, but yeah, I'm trying to find a way to have an income instead of my original job, like something extra on the side, so I can like save up for a car, I can save up for going on vacation, saving up for maybe opening a business of mine. And yeah, it's going to be a journey, but you will be there to follow me, and maybe you guys can learn something from me, or maybe I can learn something from you guys, maybe, who knows. But I'm always open to learn new things, because I have learned a lot of things with the jobs that I did, and I am grateful for the things that they taught me. But I have the feeling I can do much more than what they have achieved. That's what I'm going to prove myself, that I could do more than what they did. So I am going to study so hard that I am going to have a good company or a good job, extra job, or whatever you may call it, and I will show people how to do it themselves. Because the things that you learn you can give to other people as well, because if you're a good person, that's what my grandma told me and my mom, if you're a good person you can show other people how you did it and they can learn it as well. If they take the information in a good way, that's good, because you taught someone to help them with their future. If you're trying to learn them something and they're not doing anything with the information, yeah, that's their loss, but at least you try to help them with their future. And that what you have to think, you have to always think in a positive way. That's what I have always been taught, and that's what you always have to think. You're here for a good reason, you're here to do good in the world. And yeah, that's what I'm going to try in the future, and have a good, or be a good role model for my friends, my family, and maybe when I'm older, maybe for my family as well, so they have no shortages of like clothes, like foods, going to the best school, to the school that they want to go to, high school, go to the university, or wherever. I want to give them the best life that they can have, and that's what I'm trying to achieve at this moment, because I know how my mom was before in her life. She had to work hard to get something, so I don't want my children to have those things that they have to work hard to get one little thing. No, they don't have to work for anything. Okay, when they're older, of course, they need to work for themselves, but they don't have to work for food or all those things. That's a job for their parents. And yeah, that's how I am going to do it. And also the reason why I want like a side hustle or like a passive income is because I am physically not strong to do a full-time job. And if you don't have a full-time job, yeah, you have like a part-time job, like 30 to 32 hours, and that's not enough to pay all the bills, like your house, electricity, all those things. So I am trying to find a solution for my problem in the future. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's my motivation, to actually find a side hustle to have an extra income and prepare myself for the future that's going to come. But yeah, I'm going to give myself the time to find something that I like to do, like Instagram, YouTube, for example. Now maybe in the future they will give me a source of income. I have no idea, because I don't have enough subscribers and viewing state, so we shall see, guys. But yeah, that was the video for today, guys, and I hope you will like learn something or do something with this information. I know it's a bizarre topic. Well, no, not really, because it's informational and a little fun because of the young adult video of the young adult books. But yes, keep yourself busy, look YouTube, look at series, movies, go for a walk and be safe, or clean your room, or anything to keep yourself busy. And this is the way I keep myself busy for the time being. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!